Hello Twitch, how are you doing tonight? Ready for another crack at the Arks? Gonna get it one of these times. That, or, I guess, can't always just give up. Where's the fun in that, though? Oh look, sawmills stop working when all the trees are gone. Who would have thought? There are many theories about what caused the global winter. Despite much research, no one can say for certain why it happened. People who have poor quality food to eat for a long time will become discontented. Imagine that. The monumental effort of designing, transporting, and constructing the generators in the north brought the British Empire to the brink of economic collapse. Then the real cold came. If you reach peak discontent, people will give you an ultimatum. If you fail, that will be the end of your rule. And that's exactly what happened last night. Managed to hit 170% dissatisfaction. That took a little bit of work. Okay, so I think last night we started off more or less on the right foot here. I just let myself get behind in some of the research. Okay, health, medical post. And food, get the cookhouse going again. Gonna start everyone off on soup. They're not gonna like it, but it makes the starting food we have go further. Get the roads built. Getting people working in the gathering post is a little bit more efficient. Okay, and take that automaton and get him working on the wood crate pile in the back there. And start shuffling around these engineers. It's safer if they work from the gathering post than directly on the resource piles themselves. Out of steel. Also apparently out of wood. That's alright. Okay. How are we doing for time on the shelter? A day. Okay. In that case, we can start getting the workshops built.
Finish your labors, people. The workday is up.
2 hours left to cool down on the new laws. Want to get to the extended shift law.
New law in the city.
Let's get the beacon going. And we should have the resources now to start building some tents.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
And with the houses getting built, our discontent is dropping again. Four. So just need 6 or so more wood, and then we can build the final tent. There it goes. Introduce a new law. The extended shift in place,
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
and get the beacon built. Good thing most of the early game stuff we need right now only really requires wood to research. Okay. Move the automaton back over to coal.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
And then I need to free up some staff to make a survey team. Or beacon team, or scouts. Scouts, that's what they call them. Promise. Because the house didn't quite get done on time. Of course. arrive, create a scout team, and get them going after the supplies we abandoned. It's not going to be good for my discontent, but I need to get my research faster. And last game I used a bunch of emergency shifts. That did not... well, it worked, but probably wasn't the greatest. Can't hear on bus, no headphones. Alright. Hi, Aries. Okay.
Boom! Time to get to work.
Okay, what law do I need next? Fighting arena will help get the discontent down.
Listen, everyone. New law is signed.
And if I place it right there, it covers all the houses. I just need to build a street to go to it. Leave this up for a moment so Ares can read it. Spent hours hacking the ice to free our supplies, but we did it. We were forced to abandon them once. Doing it again would be unforgivable. Okay. So the only real modifier for hope was that house getting built late. So that's a little disappointing. But other than that, bad food. Well, we're completely out of food rations now. Overtime work, that's staying for the foreseeable future. Steelworks. Okay. That temperature drop coming, it's a few days out, but we still want to get those heaters built. Alright. That will help with our steel supply issue. Well, so steel's not an issue just yet, but it's going to be. This wood pile here, yeah, that's not going to last much longer. Those ones aren't going to last hugely longer either. So once I've got the heaters researched, I should probably get the sawmill going. Yeah, so that's the warning about the temperature on the Arks. This automaton was left where it broke down. Thankfully, we've managed to dig it out and fix it. We can send it to the city.
Work time. Get moving.
Alright, so we are going to have... that coal pile is gone, so the automaton has nothing to do at the moment. Check our statistics. Coal gain is... that is very slow. Coal... okay. Coal storage. 1 day, 4 hours. So I am going to get the automaton working at the steelworks then. With those wood piles almost gone, we want the sawmill. People are gonna just have to go hungry for a little bit.
End of shift. No rest on camp.
Take the resources that were abandoned there and get them back to our city. Unfortunately, it doesn't include raw food. That would go a long ways towards helping right now. Okay, back to the tech tree. Okay, go for the drawing board upgrade. Not much I can do about the food issue at the moment. That will help with the wood. Let's see. Not a huge amount of coal left there. Shift some people over to gathering the coal. Now, so I can build a bar.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Steel and wood. Okay. Going to get the automaton on one of these coal piles over here.
Get to work. Move.
Okay. Scouts are back. Send them out again to... I don't think it really matters. Okay, let's get this factory built. Let's see. I guess that will work. Okay, use the first steam core. We need food. Hothouse will help with that. Ah, yes. Our new automaton arrives. One of our piles of steel wreckage is gone. Not much left in that wood pile there. These two wood piles are gone. That coal pile is disappearing. Hey Quat Mob, how are you doing? Gonna need to start looking at chat a little bit more frequently. Gathering post resources depleted. Okay. Can dismantle the gathering post then. So I have some spare people now. How are we doing on the research for the hothouse? Still progressing. One of the researches I was thinking could be helpful to blitz in this playthrough in the tech tree is the engineer automaton here. 8 a.m. Well, I just figured I'd stop by and see a friend of Fireball. Alright. Not sure what... Oh, I am well. Well, I guess it depends what time zone you're in. They can both be true at the same time. So I was thinking of blitzing engineer automaton because that would let me do the research in a kind of automated way using robots. So, see how this play plays out. But thank you for stopping by. I hope you find some of this interesting in some fashion. I think the automaton just built the automaton factory. Thank you for the host, Quap Mob. Alright, let's get another automaton or 3 in the production queue. How are we doing for other resources? Okay, I think we're managing at the moment. Get this steel mill fired back up. Using one of the automatons. We may be in a situation where we want to build a couple resource depots as well. Store some of this steel and wood. We're getting a little close to the max, which is good, but... Okay, fast forward until morning. Can pass a new law. Yes, let's pass new laws at night while no one's paying attention. So I'm going to sign the Care House law and then build it over here so it's in the area of the fighting arena. So anyone that gets injured too badly to work lives in the care house. Ultimately, we want this hothouse researched so that we can start making food and start feeding some of these hungry people.
Well, the frost is here.
And there's the temperature drop. Good thing I researched these heaters earlier. Turn the heaters on inside the Arks, and they will keep everything from freezing. So it was going to store wood and steel. The seedlings are in danger. Things are getting cold. We don't want them to freeze. Okay. More automatons. All the automatons. The research for the hothouse is almost done. So close. Yay. Okay. Food. Greenhouse. Build. And then we're going to have an automaton very soon to help work on the greenhouse. To operate it. Yay! Our third automaton. Requires wood. Okay. So I could assign the new automaton to gathering wood. That would likely be smart, but we also have a fair bit of steel right now. That requires wood. Going to get the steam hub researching. Gonna have another temperature drop here, and that the steam hub will be handy to address. So I think we're going to take the automaton off steel and get him on wood collection right now. Keep the one new automaton for raw wood. Okay. For operating the greenhouse. Need to pump as much food out of that as I can right now. People are eating raw food. Okay, so I'm going to need to free up some engineers somewhere. Perhaps this gathering post that's not doing anything. And get them cooking. Let's see. I think I'm gonna build a second hothouse. How are we doing for coal out here? It's alright. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to put my 5 unemployed engineers in this hothouse here. They're not going to be able to operate it at full speed, but it should help stack up some more raw food. Especially since we're now getting more ill people due to lack of food. Okay, so that's the steam hub researched. I think the next thing in line is getting some coal mines up and running. There we go, our discontent is dropping a lot now that we have food. Can pass a new law. I'm going to sign the prosthetics law. If someone gets injured
Listen, everyone.
such that they lose an arm,
Law is signed.
the factory can produce a prosthetic for them. Okay. Now that we've got some more free engineers, can build more workshops. Put them on the street. That way we can do some of this research faster. I guess we have an automaton available to help out with construction.
Go rest all you can.
Yes, we do indeed have a spare automaton at the moment. Ah, because the coal pile's gone. That's alright. I'll get him operating the other hothouse for right now. And now that we've got a bit of a food surplus, switch back to standard rations and build a couple coal mines. The coal mines use steam cores, so we have one steam core left here. But that's what the scouts out here are for. Can't build steam cores, but you can find them. I can always take apart one of these hothouses if we need the steam core from it. Okay, back to our tech tree. 75 wood. We have 8 wood right now. It's currently night shift, so we're not really hurting anything by waiting a little bit. Okay, get these unemployed engineers working there. Yay, the hungry were fed. Okay, I'm going to take this automaton off the hothouse and get him operating one of these 2 coal mines. I've got 5 engineers who aren't doing anything. I'm going to assign them to the steelworks. And then finally, fire up the tech tree, because it's dawn. And find something I can queue up for the research. We don't have the wood to start the drafting machines. Medical post upgrade would probably be helpful. Getting more scouts out there would also be helpful. So I'm going to start more scouts. That way we can find all the steam cores before running out of time. I've got 5 engineers in the cookhouse. Probably don't need that many there right now. Might take them off later.
Move. Time to get to work.
So an automaton isn't quite as efficient as a full shift, but the automaton doesn't need to rest. Okay. And this is why I was wanting the research for more survey teams. So we can get some of these other areas over here and South Pass and Mist Valley explored. This is going to be more steam cores hiding out there. And each steam core we gather means another automaton. A letter of thanks for the automatons. I don't think the automatons can read. Yeah. I don't think they can read. Okay, so I'm going to take all but one of the engineers out of the kitchen and assign them to the steelworks out here. The rate that we're generating food at, you only need one engineer in the kitchen. So more scouts researched, and I'm now in a position to research drafting machines. And with more scouts, I can take, where do I not need people right now? These engineers in the factory aren't doing anything. Not enough wood, of course not. You guys can stay there then. Actually, put one of you out here. And the rest of you in the other coal mine. It's nice how it tells you how much raw food you have left in terms of hours, but it doesn't tell you how much you have in terms of rations. That would be helpful. Okay, so here comes the next temperature drop. So to address this, we are going to need to plant some steam hubs in range of the Arks, the seedling Arks. This is going to push our coal consumption up a fair bit. Scouts have reached the snow dune. Okay, I now have, so I can take the engineers off there and one of them off here and create a new scout team and get them sent to the South Pass. Wood industry, steel, and coal. Okay. Okay, so it's now too cold to operate that hothouse, so I'm going to move that automaton over to the other coal mill. So this arc doesn't have a steam hub on it, so it's going to start freezing. So once we get the resources, 20 steel, we're going to want to put a steam hub on it. There we go, drafting machines. Coal mining optimization, that will help speed up our coal mining. Steam Steelworks is a faster steelworks. Wall drill, we probably want that at some point. It's effectively a source of wood. It's actually faster than the steam sawmill, but it takes a steam core. It's relatively inexpensive, so I'm going to research that. Turn the heater on inside the medical post. And in the kitchen. So we have a stuck automation. We can shut down the automaton or the sawmill that he's in. I'm going to shut down the sawmill. That gives us a free automaton that we can use somewhere else. Where do we need an automaton? Probably use another steelworks. Don't have quite enough wood to hook that steelworks up though, so I'm going to cancel that. I'm going to assign the automaton to this steelworks. Few too many sick absences there. Thankfully that wasn't one of the coal mines this time. And we can assign them to the factory for now. Or another, don't need the engineer in the kitchen if there's no food to cook. The rations we have will do us for a little while. Okay. So we've got prosthetics assigned. How many sick people do we have? 7 untreated, right? Okay. So if I assign overcrowding, that should fit most of them into the medical center. It raises discontent a bit though. So it's not ideal, but it will help get people healed quicker. Wall drill. Okay. How's this arc doing? It's hanging in there. 20 steel. It's gonna be a little bit. Tech tree. And of course we don't have a whole lot of materials at the moment to do a whole lot more research. Can we research bunkhouse? We cannot. Heating. More power. Nope. Pilfer the snow crawler. How long to get back to the city? 1 day, 12 hours. And what are they carrying? A hunk of wood, some coal, 3 steam cores. Yeah, I'm gonna bring them back right now. I'm not gonna have them go to the abandoned sawmill or these other areas. I'm pretty sure there's more steam cores out there, but can't do a whole lot about that at the moment. Okay, so we're hanging on in terms of coal. It's tight, but it's manageable. Okay. How are we in terms of steel? We've got enough steel to start doing things. So take the automaton off the steel, get him operating the wood factory, and get those engineers assigned there. Take some of the engineers off here, move them out to the steel works. Don't have a whole lot I can have them doing at the moment in terms of research. Yeah, that steel mill, or sawmill going down is causing me some issues here. Don't have enough wood to build another sawmill. Gonna have another 130 odd wood in a few minutes here though. There goes the sawmill. Good. Okay, what does it take to build the wall drill? Not a whole lot. Okay, I'm gonna get that building.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
Right, and can get this steam hub built as well. Now, I built these two hothouses here the way that I did so that they would also be in range of the steam hub feeding this arc. That way everything stays warm. I'm also going to switch some of these other ones to a timed cycle. Actually, I'm going to leave that one on 24 hours. My reason being here that these things can manage getting cold a little bit, and that lets me build up a small stockpile of coal. That they can deal with getting cold. They just can't get quite this cold. That's getting a little tight. How's the construction on this steam hub? Well, guys, don't wait too long. There we go. Everything will be good. Okay. And the wall drill is almost ready. Okay. Is that going to be too close to the storm to go get the stuff from the steam lorry? Probably. So I'm not going to then. I don't want to lose a survey team. How are we doing? 16 hours. Okay. Coal is going up. Get some engineers assigned to one of the hot houses, the one with the heater on. Actually, both have got the heaters set. Okay. Mr. Automaton. We don't need the sawmill anymore. The wall drill will be much more efficient. In terms of gathering wood. Although, if anything, we probably need you running steel. Okay. Got some free engineers again. Good. Tell me we've got steam cores. Good. 3 more coming. So I've lost about a day's worth of tech here. Advancement. So we've got another cold drop coming. So I can either... I can't do mechanical calculators. Coal mining optimization. That would be helpful. As would the hothouse insulation. Get the improved heaters researched first. Probably a bit more pressing in terms of time on those anyway. I can sign triage into law, but I don't want to, because 1/4 of the patients would die immediately. The advantage, though, is that it heals half of the people immediately, but I'm running such a tight ship as it is. That doesn't seem like a good idea. Got kind of high discontent, so I can sign this, and that will let me build a bar. I don't think it matters where I put it. Okay. So we're now doing good for wood. We just need a little bit more steel, and then we can build another automaton. We can actually build, 2 more automatons. Get some engineers assigned to these other workplaces. Yeah, the houses are cold. We're gonna have to do something about that shortly here as well. Okay, so we've got a decent supply of raw food again. So I'm going to move some engineers over to get it cooked. Actually, I'm gonna take... Yes, something like that. See, just a little bit more steel. Right, I don't want to leave you guys 2 days, 1 day, 8 hours, 2 days, 20 hours. Okay, go to Mist Valley. Okay. Out of steel. There we go, better heaters. It's gonna burn through our coal, but it's gonna help keep things warm better. So yes, I have an automaton running the steelwork, so I don't need the heat on there. Can we do mechanical calculators? No, because I just spent all those resources on building another automaton. Coal mining optimization needs a bunch more steel. Requires steel, steel, Bit of a pattern here. Slow down the automatons. No, I'm not slowing the automatons down 10%. They are slow enough already.
End of shift. Go rest all.
Okay, I can turn these steam hubs off now. The improved heaters are going to go a long way towards keeping these things warm. At least until that temperature drop there comes. I'm going to leave this one on, just because this arc got so close to freezing, until it's thawed. Actually, I'm going to leave this one on as well. Got a few buildings around here, it's more efficient to run the one steam hub than a bunch of heaters. How's this new automaton coming? Almost done.
Hear me. New law in the city. Get going. Time to earn your rent.
There we go, another automaton. Get him running the wood. The wall drill. A note of thanks. Yay. Okay. We now can turn more power on the generator. We're not going to at the moment, but we can. Can we do... No. Can't upgrade to mechanical calculators yet. We do have some sick people, though. Medical post upgrades or bunkhouse upgrades?
Night is coming. Put down your tools.
these houses upgraded. Stone ship. Nothing here. Is it the wrecked vehicle or the research outpost that has the steam cores? Ah, here comes the survivors. From the nearby city. Okay, what does it take to build another steelworks? Probably should have looked before building. Wood. 25 wood. That's alright, we're doing good for on wood at the moment. I was actually building that so I could move the automaton from the wall drill over here. Okay. I think I'm going to start researching the charcoal kiln. Give me a way to convert some of this wood, which is going to become excess at some point here, into coal that I can use for coal things. Although why you have to turn it to charcoal and then burn it and can't burn it directly, I don't know.
End of shift. Go rest.
Let's see. Scouts. Snowbound Dreadnought. No, this one first. Okay, so the steam lorry is now frozen over by the storm.
Wrap up well. Frost is here. Work time. Get moving.
And here is our survivor. The cry of help from New Manchester. Okay, turn this one on. Okay, we're now in the countdown. We have 12 days until the storm hits. need to get this next automaton working. Okay. Take those engineers off there for now. Get them working on raw food.
Workday ends. It's off time.
Okay, bunch more steam cores. Bring them back to the city. 3 steam cores, coal, wood, ore, and food. Mostly worried about the steam cores right now. Isolated shelter. More steam cores. Good. Go to that snowbound dreadnought. I'm going to take and get this factory making probably 2 prosthetics for now. We've got some amputees happening now thanks to the cold. There we go. And the temperature is about to start ratcheting down.
Move! Time to get to work.
And I'm beginning to get afraid that we've fallen behind the 8 ball again. Okay. Mechanical calculator. Now, I'm going to go for automaton integration next. It speeds up automatons in every way.
Night is coming. Put down your
Okay, let's get these last 2 houses upgraded to bunkhouses. So that way they're at least cold and not freezing inside. Automaton integration is going to boost all the speed of all automaton, and including the facilities that they're working in, by 10%. Another 3 steam cores. Go pilfer that discarded equipment. And that set is almost back. Are they carrying wood? No. Okay, they are carrying enough steel to make another automaton, so I'm going to get that automaton there on wood. This... Okay, that's enough to make an automaton. Good.
move! Time to get to work.
That automaton is going to go into food production. Automaton integration researched. Perfect. What's it take to get difference engine? I can do difference engine right now. Good. There's our new automaton. There we go. Food production, everything in the city. Okay, so we can return to normal shifts for now.
Workday ends. It's time off.
Gonna find New Manchester, and it's not gonna be in great shape. All the steam cores. Okay. Let's see. 3, 4. Yes, 5 will work. What are we doing for coal? Okay. Resources. Depot. Build another. I guess I only had enough steel for one. Yep. And here comes the next temperature drop. A note of thanks. Doctor performed the amputation on my frightened patient. Thank you. Terrible pain and blinded by fear. My choices would have doomed me, but without a limb I will live. Well, don't worry. We've got the engineers making a limb for you. I'm gonna get my engineers to build you a better arm. That's not quite how that goes. Coal. Coal storage. Although, I suppose a combustible lemon would go a long way towards helping keep things warmer around here. Who is not working? Right. Our worker. And then we'll reassign the engineer from the bar to the medical facility, because that makes total sense. People are eating raw food. Okay. I guess I get to turn the steam level on the generator up.
Work time. Get back to work.
Difference engine. Okay. Automaton integration 2 increases their efficiency to 80%, or I can get automatons working as engineers. Alternately, I can go for straight, faster, or better coal mining. Either way, I'm short on steel for just about everything I just said. Hmm. 15 hours. 15 hours. Even more scouts. I'm just about done scouting. So, I'm going to take and get you working on steel. Engineers. the next tier steelworks, because steel is a big concern. 13 hours of coal. We should have another automaton here shortly. Right, steel shortage. Eight days to get ready. You're in the middle of a global winter and you're worried that your house is a little cool. Okay, anything else I can do out here? No. So I'm going to disband this group of scouts then. That gives me 5 more engineers. I'm going to assign them to the charcoal kiln, because we're burning coal faster than we're making it right now. Then I'm going to take that automaton off steel, get him collecting wood again.
The work shift starts.
There we go, steam steelworks. Now, going to grab engineering automatons. And I'm going to get this steelworks upgraded. Scouts have reached its location, explore it, take the food, and get to that observation tower. We have another automaton. He's going to operate the other steelworks for now.
Gather your tools. The shift is ending.
Discontent's dropping, that's good. But we're running low on coal. 5 hours. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to start turning some of this stuff off. Once the game... Come on game. You can do it. I believe in you. Or not. Yay, spinny circle thing. I've had a few hiccups in the game. They're all relatively minor. This is the first time it's given me any real trouble. Come on, game. Come on, game. We were almost making it. At very least, I wasn't dead yet. I hadn't been lynched. And you're going to take this away from me? Oh, the music is still working, at least. Try relaunching. Game is supposed to autosave at the start of the day. I guess I'll put that up for the moment. I should customize that. And Steam, are you gonna give me trouble now too? I think Steam is hung. Updating Steam. Connecting account. So maybe that was just Steam that completely died there, not the game. Frostpunk, go. Okay. Spinny circle thing. And game. Yay, game. Yay, game. Yay, resume. It does indeed autosave. Every law will have unforeseen consequences sooner or later. Nothing's jumping to mind at the moment. At the onset of the Great Winter, I read that one earlier. Many scientists and explorers traveled north to study the causes of the calamity and survey the best places to build the generators. There are 4 sources of coal: coal mines, coal thumpers, coal kilns, and outpost depots. I don't think this map has anywhere for an outpost. Your progress is saved automatically at the end of each game day. You can save it at any moment. Yes, that autosave just saved my bacon. Bacon. Ignoring the needs of your people will cause discontent. Yes, and it doesn't stop me so far. Okay, so I guess it saved just before the scout team arrived back. Okay, and they are bringing a boatload of everything. Okay. So I'm going to take this automaton off steel, because they're bringing a boatload of steel in particular. Get them back on wood. And then I'm going to disband that outpost team again and assign them to the kiln, because we need more coal. Okay. Disband. Go. Factory. 2 automatons queued up. Good. Steam Steelworks being researched. Also good. Let's see. Got a fair bit of raw wood there. So I'm going to take the automaton off the food farm. Get him just decimating this coal pile. These engineers I'm going to assign them over here, and whoever's left to the kitchen.
Move! Time to get to work.
There we go, making an automaton. Okay. What will it cost to upgrade this? 21 wood. Doing it. Okay. Now, get engineer automatons researched. One day left before I can start using extended shifts again. I hopefully won't need to. There's our new automaton. Get him assigned to the other steel station. Actually, no. I'm going to assign him to the sawmill. Take the wood food. Get over to the observation tower. Right, game? There we go. Check our statistics. Coal gain. Coal exactly matches coal consumption. Ooh boy.
Time to rest, folks. Work's out today.
So we're definitely going to need to... I don't know if those heaters run when the building's not occupied, but I need to save a little coal up here. I guess I have to leave these things on now with the temperature drop. Come on, let me select the medical post. Okay, new automaton. Engineering automatons also almost researched. Okay. Yay, engineering automatons researched. Automaton, you are now an engineer. Congratulations. Research. We need more heat. Alright. We also, but we're running so tight on coal. 10%. Yes, get that one going. We've got time, and I can overdrive the generator if I need to. Okay. Taking you off wood, and congratulations, automaton, you are also an engineer now. Okay. There we go, another automaton. I'm gonna get that. I've got one automaton on that coal pile already. Okay. Let's check our statistics again. Good. Positive coal income. I think the factory just started working on another automaton. Okay, I'm going to start overdriving the generator. It's going to burn a boatload of coal, but it's going to warm the Arks back up, and it's going to make people a little bit less discontent. I've also got automatons working on engineering. They can operate over the night, so I'm going to be able to chew through research a lot more quickly now. And we've only got a little bit of time left. Okay. 6 days. Actually, no, 6 days should be fine. Explore, find a bunch of wood. There's New Manchester, go check it out. People are not going to be happy with what they see. Okay, tech tree. We need houses researched. Couple more automatons in the queue. So by the time those engineers get to work in the morning, the automatons are going to have most of the heavy stuff done for them already. $10 and hanging steady. 5 houses. Stash a bunch of coal and a bunch of food rations. So we're going to need more, not gathering posts, resource depots. To store that stuff in. Okay, overdrive off. Construction, people, houses. 1, 2. Only have the stuff for 2 right now. Wood limitation. Okay. Automaton. Hey look, more wood. I have a free automaton. Coal pile's gone. You can work on one of those hot houses. With the heater on. Tech. We need more heat. Heating. Power upgrade. Can't do it. Advanced heaters. Can't do it. Can't do it. Can't do it. Okay. Six, 7. Okay. If I shut down that kiln. Now it's still too cold, so I need to be overdriving the generator to be able to work those things. Okay. Overdrive couplings. Don't want the range upgrade. automaton hasn't started operating that mill yet. Yeah, we're not going to be able to help New Manchester. Like, at all. Okay. Houses are being upgraded. Good. Sawmill operating yet? No. Come on. Okay, I'm gonna have to turn the kiln off. There we go. Now the sawmill's operating. Our mission comes first. We're not going to be able to help New Manchester people. I am very sorry. We need more resources. Sawmill. Okay, I think that was just the autosave going. Okay. Gets us out of danger in terms of wood, for right now anyway. Steam coal mine is almost done. There it goes. Okay. Heating. Generator power upgrade. Go. Construction. Steam coal mine. Boing, boing. There's the temperature drop. Okay. And we're about to get the heat power upgrade on the generator. People have now died. Okay. We will build a cemetery.
Hear me. New law in the city.
Definitely better than last playthrough where they were falling over right near the very start. Looks like one of the people working the kiln. That's unfortunate. As long as he didn't fall in. I guess if he fell in, there wouldn't be much to bury. Advanced heaters don't have the steel. Efficiency upgrade. Don't have the steel. Actually, we will have the steel in a moment here. There we go. Now we have the steel. Not for the advanced heaters, though. Go. Any spare automata? Nope. We will in a little bit here, though. Go and loot the Manchester Dreadnought for its steam cores. Care house is full. Okay, so this is the point I ran into big trouble last time. Because of the temperature drops, had so many sick people, I couldn't really do a whole lot. This playthrough, with the engineering automaton, I've made enough progress that I think I can manage. Okay, I'm gonna take Automata off Sawmill. We're doing alright now, that way, and get him on one of these workshops. Okay. Now we can get the advanced heaters going. Hopefully, before things get too cold with the Arks. Okay. Now, get back home. They're cutting it very, very tight. Okay. $8,000 coal, 1,000 and climbing. Good. Okay. $100 steel. 30 steel. Now the automaton are upgrading themselves. Because why not? Okay. We need to assign that to coal. 3 days. Couple thousand coal, a few hundred rations, and a couple more houses. I think I can do the houses. Well, 2 more of them anyway. I'm gonna have to shut off this overdrive though. Now the automata will do everything faster. Still don't have a huge amount of steel. Okay. Going in the right direction. Haven't gotten lynched yet. Everything you can... Every little step you can take. New automaton. We are out of steel. Last automaton. Advanced steelworks. Okay. Resources. We don't have enough steel for the advanced steelworks. Yay! Okay. Ultimately, we need to get the generator power upgrade 3. But, okay, what does it take to upgrade the advanced steelworks? $25 steel. There, you all have houses. Game, don't hang on me again. Okay. Disband those scouts. 5 houses built. Disbanded all expeditions. Now coal and food gathering. Okay, so we've got a whole bunch of wood, so I'm going to move that automaton to the other hothouse. Get the raw food. Assign all available engineers to the cookhouse. Get cooking. So that should more or less take care of our food in time. It's going to be tight. Now about the coal. Get the automatic prototyping researched. Coal's going to be the hard one. I can take engineers off. No, we're going to have this automaton shortly. I can get him operating the kiln.
Get going. Time to earn your bread.
Okay, discontent hasn't been as big a deal this time. Good. One of the engineers in the factory just got killed. That's unfortunate. Two days, 2 hours. Okay. Now, get the power upgrade for the generator. Tier 3 power. Actually, no, scrap that. What I need is the Tier 3 mine, coal mine. As well as some more resource depots. They can go here, there, and there. We've still got some spare steam cores.
Finish your labors, people. The work day is up.
Okay, so you need to not raw food, rations. That should be good. And coal. Okay. Advanced coal mine. Almost there. It's gonna be tight.
Get to work. Move, people. There's plenty to do.
Right, tech tree. Get the medical post upgrade going. No temperature drops in the schedule, and the stuff that does have an effect on that, not a whole lot more we can do that way. Okay, don't need the furnace on in the kiln. Gonna get an automaton out of these guys soon here. There it goes. Okay, back on wood. Okay. "23 hours left to prepare for the storm." Borrow a couple of these automatons. Get them working on wood again. Keep that kiln going. I don't think we're gonna make it on count of the coal. We're good in terms of food. Coal consumption, 3,000 a day consumption, almost 2. Okay. Sawmill. Build another sawmill. Looks like an automaton's going to build it. Or not. And construct another kiln. I guess ultimately I could turn the heat levels down. That will reduce our coal consumption substantially. Nine hours. And we're short on food rations because the kitchen's too cold. Okay. But we're almost there in terms of coal. $5,000. We've done it. No, 8,000. With 1 hour left. So close. So close. Storm has hit the city. We didn't have enough supplies to outlast it. That is the end of our efforts. We die in vain. Our people shiver as the storm hits the city. The automatons shrug it off, but we don't have enough supplies to last through the storm. We're not dead yet, but it's just a question of time. We couldn't imagine how hard this winter would be on us and others. We didn't send supplies to New Manchester, and they will never last the storm without them. We all die in vain. It is irrelevant now. Whoever finds this log, Godspeed and forgive us. So close. So close. I wonder if I can load one of those last autosaves. See if we can make it work. Okay, so this lands us at the 16-hour point. Now, one of the things that we had issues with was not having enough storage. So build a few more gathering posts. Not gathering. Resource depots. Don't have the wood for it. Okay, so that's why that's not really helping. Can build another... Got the other sawmill building out here. Okay. Okay, so that should give us enough, hopefully give us enough storage. We're gonna need to build a couple of those. Okay, get an automaton working on that. Sawmill. Tech tree. Resource sawmill upgrade. You're storing coal. Now, where can we save coal? Heaters off. Steam hubs off. Right? Yes. Turn the steam hubs off. Keep things... Okay. Close. More heaters off. Resources. Depot. 2 more. Get that sawmill running. storing coal. Got a bunch of unemployed engineers.
Work time. Get back to work.
8 hours. Okay, so that should be enough storage. And we've got 3 of these sawmills going. And coal, charcoal kiln. Take the automaton off the hothouse. Six hours left. It's gonna be close. Any heaters on that don't need to be. Five hours. Maximum speed on all the coal mining. Even if I did research this, autonomous integration, it wouldn't take effect early enough. How long would that take? Way too long. 8,000 coal. Another charcoal kiln. Oh. $5,000. 2,000 more to go in 2 hours. Yeah, that kiln's not even going to be built in time. Yeah, so last autosave, the last 16 hours wasn't enough time. All right. Well, thank you everybody for coming that came. But I think I'm going to end the stream here tonight. Have a good night.